This man did something that shocked the whole world. He wasn't a general, a president, or a billionaire tech CEO. He was just a contractor, a quiet man in glasses, sitting behind a screen deep within the US intelligence machine. But in 2013, Edward Snowden made a decision that would flip the global power balance, terrify world leaders, and forever change how humanity views privacy. Snowden worked for the National Security Agency, NSA, an elite American institution tasked with protecting the nation through intelligence and surveillance. But what he discovered behind closed doors chilled him to the core. The NSA wasn't just spying on foreign enemies. It had quietly built a surveillance system so vast, so invasive, it reached into the emails, phone calls, search history, and texts of everyday people, not just in America, but around the globe. Every click, every word, every location. Without a single court trial, the digital lives of billions were being scooped up in secret. Snowden knew exposing this would destroy his life. He'd be labeled a traitor, hunted, maybe even silenced. But he also knew this truth belonged to the people. In a daring move, he copied thousands of top-secret documents and fled the US, disappearing into the shadows. Weeks later, he emerged in Hong Kong, meeting with trusted journalists from The Guardian and documentary filmmaker Laura Poitras. When the first article hit, the world erupted. NSA collecting phone records of millions of Verizon customers daily. The headlines kept coming. The US government had secretly tapped into Google, Facebook, Apple, and more through a program called PRISM. They monitored entire countries, including Germany, Brazil, and France, sparking global diplomatic chaos. World leaders demanded answers. Citizens poured into the streets. Protesters raised signs saying, "Thank you, Edward Snowden." But the US government wasn't grateful. They charged him with espionage and revoked his passport. Trapped in Moscow airport, Snowden eventually received asylum in Russia, where he remains to this day, exiled from his homeland.